So, this is me volunteering at Largo Central Railroad. And so right here, this is KCS AC-44 being worked on, its engine being tested, and it's pretty fun. And this was the whole entire area where they fix the engines, the yard, see them doing more work on it. You see lots more engines and shells of trains. You got that KCS thing, you got seaboard system, which is pretty cool. That's the shell of it, but then you got other train consists in the yard. More parts too. You got those old sheds where all the trains are kept. And then they had a couple cars that were used to haul other parts, but then these are the cars that people ride on. They had real train tracks right next to it, which was cool. So yeah, like I said, there's the seaboard system shell. They're fixing the body and the chassis and the engine. And there's the Norfolk Southern and the KCS. So yeah, you got all that. You got all the rolling stock. And then right here's the like an old one that they don't use. It still rolls though, so they may use it in the future. So I tried to move it. It did move a little bit, but not that much. So as I keep walking through, you got the switches and all the other spots to hook up your train consist. And you have some rail equipment, rail testing stuff, and yeah. Then this was the shed. They allowed me into the shed, look at all their cool engines, and see what they had. And then this was the shed. They allowed me in it. You see that SD80 Mac for CSX, and then a Florida East Coast SD40-2. And you got their original Largo Central Railroad engine. That is their first engine they've ever had. Then you have this intermodal well car, which is pretty cool. And you keep going back, they have New York Central Slug, which I honestly think was pretty cool. And see, there's their first engine, but that's the New York Central Slug. Then right in front of it was a nice New York Central Switcher, which was really cool. Then you got an older Chesapeake and Ohio Switcher. Then you got more rolling stock. And there's their original engine, intermodal, and underneath there is an old CSX -8, which was pretty cool because that's one of their older engines. Yeah, there's a FEC SD40 and the CSX SD80 Mac. And so yeah, that was me volunteering at Largo Central Railroad, and it was pretty cool.